Hello, my name is Alexia Sawyer, and I will be giving my Symposium speech number 3. Marijuana is a rising topic in current events. It's talked about in songs, social media, and politics, but marijuana is also a very controversial topic due to its long history as a criminalized drug. Marijuana should be legalized federally, and we should write letters to our state legislators to submit bills and change the legality of medical and recreational marijuana. In this speech, I will talk about how marijuana is most dangerous when it's illegal, why some say legalizing it will cause more damage, and what benefits the legalization will have and how to advocate for it. Marijuana is most dangerous when it's illegal. Campus Times says, alcohol production and sales are regulated, so underage people have to either convince someone of legal age to buy it for them or trick a seller using a fake ID. If you want to buy marijuana, all you have to do is ask around or find someone willing to sell it to you. The danger of laced marijuana exists because there are no regulations on its production or sale. The dangers involved in drug deals are also because there are no regulations. The dangers involved in farming and shipping marijuana are because those businesses are also not regulated. UCSF says legalizing weed would protect consumers and producers. The international drug trade is riddled with violence and exploitative practices, and it supports criminal enterprises that engage in other crimes like human trafficking. Making weed illegal doesn't stop kids or anyone else who wants to use it from doing so. In fact, it gives kids access to weed at a much younger age than most doctors consider developmentally safe. The marijuana industry is unregulated and illegal, which can cause problems among youth and people being given laced products. So why do many people feel that the legalization is what will cause harm? Why do some say that legalizing it will cause more damage? The conversation states those who advocate for marijuana reform ignore the fact that looser laws promote more marijuana use, especially by young and marginalized Americans who buy drugs in illegal markets. The decriminalization of marijuana would allow drug dealers to get off with shorter times or lesser sentences due to the fact that it becomes decriminalized. Forbes states, when roughly 1/3 of Americans opposing legalization were asked about the most important reasons for keeping legal marijuana out of circulations, driver safety was a chief reason. 79% said that an increase in the number of accidents involving drivers using marijuana is a major reason for their opposition. Those opposed also feared a general increase in drug usage, with leading people to use stronger and more addictive drugs, and legal marijuana encouraging more people to use it. Many people fear that the legalization of marijuana will lead to a market for the youth and will cause people to find more addictive drugs. However, there is a lot of evidence that supports the legalization of marijuana and what benefits it will have. What benefits does the legalization have, and how can we advocate for it? Huffington Post states, California would gain the most from legalization. It's projected that the Golden State would generate more than $519 million per year, which the website points out would almost fund the entire 2013 budget for California's Department of Parks and Recreation. New York would be second with $248 million. 7 additional states would bring in $100 million or more from legalization, and 25 others would stand to make at least $20 million per year, adding to the federal revenue and taxes. ACLU states, letters and faxes are an extremely effective way of communicating with your elected officials. Many legislators believe that a letter represents not only the position of the writer, but also many other constituents who did not take the time to write. In this speech, I discussed how marijuana is most dangerous when it's illegal, why some say legalizing it will cause more damage, and what benefits the legalization will have and how to advocate for it. Marijuana should be legalized federally, and we should write letters to the state legislature to submit bills and change the legality of medical and recreational marijuana. There are many benefits to legalizing the use of marijuana federally. By taxing and regulating this fast-growing industry, we will be able to lower the risk of underage children accessing the drug, and we will be able to add large sums of revenue to our government.